In 1676 from Barbados they'd arrive, Anne and Thomas Drayton to Charlestown to survive. To the new established colony they'd go, along the Ashley River where together they would grow. Magnolia Plantation was established there, and with blood, sweat and tears and loving care, rice and cattle ruled their lands. And so they grew together, and there they made their stand. Camellias, azaleas and flowers in the breeze, the live oaks, the cypress, the senses for to please, an earthly paradise for all. From Reverend John to Julia, he surely heard the call from above to sow the seeds within these gardens of love. Then came the Revolutionary War. The British had arrived, and no one knew what was in store. But the Drayton family fought for liberty. Yes, the sons of John all heard the call to make this country free. Upon his death in 1825, great-grandson Thomas Drayton tried to keep the dream alive. He gave the land to Tom and John, Grimke was their name, Drayton asking them to change it, thereby keeping things the same. Camellias, azaleas and flowers in the breeze, the live oaks, the cypress, the senses for to please, an earthly paradise for all. From Reverend John to Julia, he surely heard the call from above to sow the seeds within these gardens of love. In the early 1800s, when John's brother Thomas died, he inherited Magnolia, and with honor and with pride, John became a minister, speaking praise to God above. Then married Julia Ewing, his one and only love. He brought her to Magnolia, but she didn't feel at home, and so he built the gardens so she wouldn't feel alone. In Philadelphia and in Boston he took cuttings and returned, and in the European style he planted all he'd learned. Camellias, azaleas and flowers in the breeze, the live oaks, the cypress, the senses for to please, an earthly paradise for all. From Reverend John to Julia, he surely heard the call from above to sow the seeds within these gardens of love. The manor house was burned in the war between the states. The slaves were freed, the labor's gone, no time to hesitate. Reverend John Drayton had to find a way to keep Magnolia open, so he'd sit down and he'd pray. And in the 1870s, the gates were open wide to America's first attraction, the gardens to his bride. And now Magnolia Plantation, with all her history, is the greatest public gardens in America to see. Camellias, azaleas and flowers in the breeze, the live oaks, the cypress, the senses for to please, an earthly paradise for all. From Reverend John to Julia, he surely heard the call from above to sow the seeds within these gardens of love. Camellias, azaleas and flowers in the breeze, the live oaks, the cypress, the senses for to please, an earthly paradise for all. From Reverend John to Julia, he surely heard the call from above to sow the seeds within these gardens of love. gardens of love.